Hello from some little village in Indonesia, guys. I don't know exactly where we are, but we've stopped off on our way to go trekking, to buy some supplies, some fresh supplies. What have we bought, Mr. Sammy? This is for making some soup. We're going to make that during the trek,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
So all sorts of fresh vegetables in there. What's it called? We're going to make soto?
Sayur asam.
Sayur asam. And
It's been sour vegetable soup.
yeah, and some tempeh as well, right? This is fermented soy.
Yes.
Yeah, so this little village shop sells all the fresh ingredients, probably
Yeah.
organic and
Organic.
grown around here as well, yeah. So yeah, we're taking Mr. Billy Bolang's car and we're going to Mount Salak. I don't think you can see it from here. It's covered in a bit of a rainstorm right now. Where we are here, it's nice and sunny, it's lovely, but where we're going is a bit wet, guys. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. Ayo, pergi Salak, Gunung Salak. Ayo. Trying to get them to come with us. So how far away are we from the trailhead?
Well, 2.9 k's, 15 minutes.
We're kind of starting this late, guys. It's midday just now, right?
Yeah.
We've been kind of slow with everything we've been doing, getting prepared and stuff.
Yeah.
So there's some old man's house, right?
Yes, he's ex-Indonesian army. Now he's retired. He owns a beautiful house on the kind of foot of the mountain. And he has a massive garden, you'll see it's beautiful, his views are incredible. And he lets us park there. So once we get there and we pack the bags, we'll check the time and we'll ask him, because it's been so long since I've been there, how long it's going to take us to get there. We'll ask him how long it's going to take to get to post 3, because I'm a little bit worried about the timings, if we're going to make it there before it gets dark, which is the worry. So
right.
Yeah, we just have to be careful. Safety is paramount, you know.
Okay, so there's a danger if we start the trek too late that we're stuck hiking in the dark.
Yeah.
And with nowhere to camp, nowhere to set up tents. And can you set up the tents just with your headlamps and stuff, is it?
You absolutely can. The worrying thing in these kind of parts, every mountain's different, you know. The track here, it's used, but it's not like used every week by people, because this is a very extreme route, but it's the most beautiful. So the worry is, if you take one wrong turn at night time, yeah, you're literally lost in the middle of the jungle, which is not the best. So yeah, daylight traveling. I have traveled here at night time, but I was with a team that knew this mountain inside out, you know, so that was why we traveled through the night. But yeah, for us, we just want to keep it safe.
Okay, so we're gonna get to this old man's house. Is he the actual guardian of the trailhead, or
No, he's not at all.
He doesn't work for the national. Is it a national park or what?
It is now a national park, yeah, correct.
Okay.
It's called Gunung Salak and Halimun National Park.
Okay, so technically we should
Can't
probably
answer.
have permits or something, or we can just turn up. If
can
nobody
just turn
asks,
up.
if nobody asks, then fair enough. If somebody asks, then we'll buy the permit or whatever, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The
We'll
last
see.
time I was here, usually mountains, you do have to pay an entrance fee.
Yeah.
But the last 3 times I've been in this location, you never had to pay. There was nothing set up. But
Yeah, it's definitely
however-
not like somewhere that's loads of tourists are coming to
No,
or anything.
not
It's
at
just
all.
now and again some
There's
extreme
2
guys like
routes.
us.
There's 2 routes to do this mountain. One of them is the touristy route, but it's so long, it just takes you forever to get there. This route is the most extreme because it's the steepest route, but it's actually the quickest route, even though it's the steepest. But it's very difficult. If you want to go to the summit, which they call Puncak, that means summit, it's your knees to your chest the whole way carrying your kit, and it is pretty emotional. Even although this is the smallest mountain I've ever climbed here, it's the hardest mountain that I've ever climbed here. So we're not going to the summit, we're just going to go to post 3 and do like a jungle trek, which is phenomenal, with beautiful waterfalls and rock jumps, cliff jumps.
Post 3 is the highest we'll go to, and
Yeah.
that's what 1,000.
That's probably 1,800 metres ish.
Yeah. How did that compare again to Ben Nevis?
And that is pretty much the size
Yeah,
of Ben Nevis.
so we're going to Ben Nevis level.
Yeah.
You guys who are from Scotland know Ben Nevis. That's how high we're getting up. And yeah, we're just slowly making our way through these village roads to get there. Looks like they've set up a wee, is that a volleyball court or something there?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
a
yeah.
Football goal. Aye. So this is the old man's house. We're just letting ourselves in.
Yes.
And you parked at his place the last time, right?
Yeah, but that was, I mean, that was talking like 3 years ago now because
Right.
of COVID. But he's a really nice old guy. Hopefully he remembers me. And yeah, you just, obviously you give him some money to park in his garden, but he's a really kind old guy. And
Alright.
usually has no problems.
Okay then.
Hello, Boo. Hello,
Hello.
Hello.
It doesn't seem,
Kami
he
aja dulu,
doesn't seem to be
jangan
that happy to
dulu.
see you.
Iya, tanya dulu.
Okay.
Jangan langsung. Halo Bu. Halo Bapak, apa kabar? Saya temannya Om Tio. Om Tio Survival.
Oh, Om Teo yang dari
Iya,
iya,
benar,
oh
benar.
iya. Saya
Halo,
kenal
Bapak.
He
Pak.
remembers.
Salam saya.
Hello, hello.
Halo, halo.
Oh,
Iya, Om Tio, ya benar-benar.
selamat siang.
Selamat siang, selamat siang.
Di sini sebelum naik Gunung Salak, tapi udah lama, udah mungkin.
Tio kemana sekarang?
Sekarang dia jauh banget, di mana itu?
So the couple that live here did recognise Ryan eventually. I had to remind him, oh, he was here for a TV show a few years ago, and then the guy's face lit up, smiling. And oh, Alpha's playing with the drone here, getting some cracking shots. Look at this. It'd be even better if it wasn't for all this, I think it's rain clouds. We haven't got the rain here where we are, but we seem to be surrounded by it. That's rain clouds, right? All
Yes.
over there, yeah. So up the mountain as well.
Up the mountain will probably
Yeah.
already be raining. As you can see, if you look over here, it is coming in. They call
Towards
it
us.
cabot. Cabot means fog, and this is like the fog typically. Usually fog comes from the ground up, you know, but this is the type of cabot where you can tell, yeah, you're going to be in the Hurt Locker soon because it is going to, the heavens are going to open up.
And
Yeah.
what are you thinking? Are we going to camp here in the garden and wait
no,
till tomorrow
that's the
morning, or are
thing.
we going to go for it?
I think we can just go for it because
Yeah.
it's nearly 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
I think we can just go for it, and as long as we crack on, we can get there in time.
So here in Indonesia, it always gets dark at 6 o'clock on the dot. It's like
Yes.
6 till 6. We're
Exactly.
near the equator, right? So it's
Yeah.
6 till 6.
But when
So
you're inside the trees, when you're inside the
Yeah.
jungle, it can start getting dark at 3:30 because of the canopy. So,
right.
and what Papa was just telling us there, the guy was just telling us, the old track, when we came down from where we're going to camp and follow the track, there's been longsor, which means landslides. So the track is no longer there. You can still go down that way, but he said if you go down that way, we're going to have to follow the river and literally walk through the river. And we can't walk through the track. So it's not deep, it's only like ankle deep.
Right,
the river.
and you've got the water shoes on.
Yeah,
And I've got a
exactly,
pair of those.
exactly.
I'm going to start off with the hiking shoes, but I've got a pair of
Yeah.
those as well. The
Perfect.
water shoes.
Perfect, mate.
All right, so we're going to set off what, like 10 minutes or so?
10 minutes, yeah, we'll
All
set off.
Can you
We'll
ask the
fill
man
up
if I
water just
can
now.
use his toilet?
Yeah,
One
yeah,
last
yeah.
chance to use a real toilet
One last
before we
chance
go
to
into
use
the
the toilet.
jungle. Okay.
Fill up the water, boys.
Well, nothing happening for me, so the jungle bathroom it is, mate. The jungle bathroom it is. Aye. Okay, so we bought these bottles of water. We're going to fill up. For example, I've got the Camel pack, and Ryan has his little water bottles. I'll show you what I'm using. This thing here, I can get 3 litres in this, and then have the tube sticking out to suck on while I'm hiking, without having to grab anything out of my bag. So this looks a bit manky. I think I'm going to rinse it out. I bought 4 1 litre bottles just in case I want to rinse this out, which I think I do. 1 to rinse it out and 3 to fill it. There we go. 3 litres of water. Enough. That's going to have to last us like 5 hours till we get to point 3, and then there's a wee tap in the middle of nowhere
Yeah, you can refill.
that we can use. Did I bring that water bottle that you gave me, the one with the
Yes,
filler? I
yeah.
don't know if I brought that or not.
Yeah, you brought it. It's in the red bag.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
I found it, the water filter thing. So that's an extra
That's like a-
litre and a half or litre.
Yeah, about a litre, mate.
Yeah, so now I'm working with 4 litres. It's decent. Should get me through the day. Terima kasih, terima kasih. Okay, so we're all packed and ready to go. This weighs an absolute ton, mate. This is
Yeah.
like 25, 30 kilos.
Yeah, easy.
Maybe. It was already heavy before I added the water. Now
Yeah.
it's
Water
obviously
is the
even
worst.
heavier.
Yeah.
Are we cutting through this guy's garden?
Yes,
Is that the way?
Yep.
Okay, definitely nobody's going to ask us for a permit or anything going through this way, are they?
No.
Brilliant. And the sun's kind of came out, which I don't know if I'm happy about or not. It's making the place a lot brighter, but a lot hotter
lot
as
hotter,
well.
aye.
Yeah. Okay, so here is the path to the trail. to Gunung Salak. Oh, first failure, barbed wire. Okay, tell me how far I need to duck down.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, you're okay, you're okay.
Okay, there we go. My first time ever using a backpack like this. I know a lot of the backpackers around Southeast Asia use this type of backpack, but I usually use something smaller than this, about half the size at least,
Aye.
and about a quarter the bloody weight.
It's deceiving because when you pack your bag at night time, like in my apartment, you think, oh, this is fine, but you completely forget that you haven't put any water in it.
Yeah,
And 5 litres of water weighs a ton, you know, and then you've got food on top,
that's right.
and yeah, it weighs a ton.
Well, I'm going to be drinking it. Where is it?
Yeah.
So I've got a wee tube that I can suck on and consume my water. Looks like Sammy's getting a walking stick from that fella. He just gave him like, I don't know, a couple of thousand and got... What is that he's got? Oh, cassava.
Oh, Singcom.
Is it cassava?
Yes, cassava.
Okay, I thought he was getting a walking stick. I seen just the guy chopping a branch for him. So he's getting cassava.
Yeah, so the good thing about cassava is,
Yeah, good.
this is obviously the roots of cassava,
Aye.
and then when you chop the tree off, all you do is jam the tree back in the ground and it will all grow back again. So you're not...
So what do we do with it? Are we cooking with
I
it?
don't
or...
know. Uncle Sammy Mum, weird, I got.
He has a plan for it, for sure. What's his plan?
Maybe Sammy's going to bring it and cook it. Sammy is a master chef in the jungle.
Okay, brilliant. Good.
Good.
Okay.
Wow.
So I figured this out. There's a wee loop here.
Yeah.
I can stick this hose through so I can grab it any time I want. I think that's the idea. I can just pop this off.
Yep.
And then you kind of bite on it a bit and then suck. Lovely. Fantastic. Awesome. So this is the start of the wilderness.
Yeah.
These will be the last houses that we see
Absolutely.
for a couple of days. I would call this a barely beaten path.
Yeah.
Not too many people.
No,
How often do you reckon people come up here?
not very often because this is the most extreme route.
Right,
It's the quickest, but it's the most extreme actually.
okay. I'll be honest guys, 15 minutes in and I don't know what I've let myself in for. This is brutal, mate.
It is, it is.
This is absolute brutal. Having like 25, 30 kilos in your back and going at like, what is this, like a 35-degree angle?
Yeah.
Absolute torture. Hopefully it's going to be worth it. We can get near the post 3 that we get a good view and it's not all covered in mist. That's the reward, isn't it? When you get a cracking view.
Yeah, well, it's a good view of the jungle. You don't get a good view of anything else.
Really, huh?
Yeah.
Even on a clear day?
Even
You have
on a
to go
clear
to the
day.
peak for that?
It's just in the jungle.
Okay.
But you get great like rock pools. It's like little natural bathtubs, if you like. You can just lay in it, nice cold, freezing cold, fresh water.
Alright.
It's amazing.
Okay. Cool. Oh, fantastic. We get to go downhill for a bit.
Yeah.
Somebody's made these stone steps. We get a wee downhill bit. That's not even any easier. That's not any easier with this bag. It just like pushes you down.
Because you're trying not to.
Yeah.
Weight's pulling you down, you know.
Yeah, you could easily roll your ankle just
Oh yeah.
with all that weight. I'm going to try and be careful. And back up we go. Okay. Oh. Aye. This will make you strong. It'll make you tired, but then it'll make you strong after you recover. Aye. I think there's a good week in a luxury hotel for me waiting after this. I thought you said we weren't going to get good views. What's this?
Oh, that's a great view.
Yeah, it's a fantastic view. Right there. Of the chicken factory. Beautiful trees.
Yes.
This valley. And would that be Bogor?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
That'd be Bogor down there. The little city to the south of Jakarta. But we're going in the opposite direction, into the wilderness. Selamat siang. Farmer.
Hey.
Ask him what he's doing.
Apa kabar?
Ask him what he's doing. He's just collecting wild.
Ambil buat kambing.
Ya, kambing.
He's gathering like some crop to feed his goats.
Ah, okay, so he's a farmer and he just comes through to get
Yeah.
these wild crops. Ah, good.
Ini.
Masih aman?
Ya.
Masih bisa lihat ya? Okay, thank you, Pak.
Ya,
I was just
Okay, good.
asking, when we get to the jungle part, because we've had COVID and people haven't been coming here,
Yeah.
can we still see the track good enough? And he's like, yeah, you can still see.
All right.
But
Brilliant.
sometimes that's not always the case.
Yeah, the national parks here, they closed them during COVID. Like, they were stopping people getting out in the wilderness, away from everybody else, and getting exercise. Yeah. Oh, looks like we've made it to the base camp. This is the base camp, right?
Yes.
Here maybe someone will ask for a permit.
What's that?
Someone will ask for a permit here.
We can ask. We can check.
I don't ask. If they ask, then fine. If not, we'll just
Usually not.
usually not. Huh? Okay. There might not even be anybody in there. If it's, you know, people are only coming up here like once a week. Yeah. Ticket Chimilati. Hi, look, see, it's closed. That would be like the
Yeah.
ticket booth there, yeah.
It's usually a ticket booth, yeah.
Yeah, but
But to be honest,
the place is deserted, isn't it?
yeah, I've been here 3 times over the years and nobody's ever there.
Yeah, completely deserted.
I'm going to put a Bully Bollang sticker on
Good.
there.
You got one now?
Yes.
Do it.
Bully Bollang sticker, fat. There we go.
Bully Bollang. Right on the door. Who else has been here that you might recognise?
I'll check right now.
Has Baldwin Bankrupt been here?
I don't
see.
think so.
Don't
I
see
also
it.
told Simon Wilson, oh, if you're ever in Indo, let's go to the jungle. But he was like, yeah, mate, Roger out.
Well, here's Lost LeBlanc, Drew Binsky.
So
None of
let's
these
see.
travel guys have made it up here.
No.
Lazy sods.
I don't see
Get your
them.
arses up here. Drag your 30-kilo bag
Here.
up this steep hill. And we're just going to chill out at this base camp for like 5 minutes. I'm going to consume this, a can of Milo. Love this stuff. And
Neil is a fan of Milo, guys.
after I consume this, oh, he's vlogging me vlogging. That's always weird. After I consume this, my bag's 1/4 kilo lighter, isn't it? It's all good. All right, ready to go. I've had our 5 minutes. Ryan's using some sophisticated gear here. Look, he's got a 360-degree camera. He's got his own cameraman with a DSLR and shotgun mic. Your man here just with his GoPro, keeping it natural. On you go. You can check out Ryan's video to see how this footage looks. If it's worth it or not. Taking one of these along as well. Guys, this is crazy how steep this is. The camera doesn't even pick it up. The camera doesn't do this justice, does it? This is like literally, what would it be? 45 degrees?
Literally,
More.
I mean, it's like that.
Yeah.
You just can't tell in the camera. It's a nightmare. We don't really have to abseil.
Look, I've got a choice of 2 paths, but one's kind of blocked off. Is this dangerous or something? Or private?
So, no, Punchak Salaksato, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's that way. Yeah, it's this way.
Punchasak. It's this way?
Yeah,
We're going this way?
yeah,
But it's blocked off?
that's fine.
Maybe that means it's danger or
Puncha-
something?
No.
Was it blocked off the last time when you were
Cheetah,
here?
man. Look at the spiner up there. Look.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. See it? Look.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Wow.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that's a wee ball. So we're going through this way then?
Yeah,
All
so
right.
Punchak Sato.
And it looks like, if I was here on my own, I would think
And that's where we want to go.
that's been closed off to say, you know, it's dangerous, there's maybe been a landslide or something like that. And I'd go the other route, but Mr. Bully Bollang said this is the way to go. So, on we go. What?
Come back.
You just telling me to come back? Are you kidding me? You let me walk all this way on my own? Are you trolling me or what? He's trolling me. We're going the other way. I should have trusted my instincts. My instincts were not to come this path. Okay, I thought so. This one looks like it's closed off.
Yeah, this way.
I didn't know Bully Bollang was a troll channel.
Yeah,
Oh, it's here.
Salaksato.
Oh, that's it. Punchak
didn't know
Salaksato.
that.
Okay.
This
way.
It's really hard to see.
So there was
because
2 arrows. There was one going that way, and then just before that gate was another
Yeah.
almost faded. It's faded
it's
away,
in
eh?
black, you can't see
You can
it.
barely see it. with the same thing written on it.
Yep, Salak
So you're going
Sato
this way, and this is telling you not to go that way.
That's actually the old track, but the old guy was telling us there was a they call longsor, which means landslide,
Aye.
and that's why that is now closed. So
All right.
don't go to the landslide.
Yeah,
here.
that was my instinct. That it's closed off because there was probably a landslide or something. So at least I've got good instincts, guys. At least I've got good instincts. Oh, what's this then? I don't know what the significance of this is. There's a wee orange flag
It might
attached to a
be
branch
for
as well.
Orienteering.
Aye.
Maybe like orienteering. Oh, you know what? They have a race here called the Salat Halimon race. It's for
People race
trail
up
runners.
this thing.
Trail runners
Yeah.
come here. Yeah, there's a grid reference. Yeah, so it'll be for trail running, guys.
So waiting for Sammy. He's struggling.
Yeah, we'll dump the bag if you want. You don't have to, but
Aye.
it's good if you're going to get a little breath. It's good to get the bag
I
off
think
your
he's
shoulders.
ditched the cassavas and he's found a walking stick instead.
Aye.
Something to help him rather than slow him down.
Panas kita. Santai aja dulu, Sam.
Semangat, Sammy, semangat.
Semangat.
The cassava, you throw it away?
No.
No, you have? Ah, you keep it in the back.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Put
okay.
it in the bag.
Yeah.
Sammy masih bawa cassava.
Dripping with sweat.
Yeah.
You see your dripping tops off me. Aye. Oh, that feels good. Oh, how I would like to do this trek without any bag. Next time I'm gonna hire a porter
Aye.
for my bag. But
Yeah.
the thing is, when you hire a porter, he's to hold his tent and everything as well,
Yeah.
so you probably need two porters,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Two porters, one for
Exactly.
a bag for their stuff and one with my
for yours,
stuff.
exactly.
And then I can, you know, freely go up.
Yes.
I'd go up in like, I don't know, a couple of hours and wait for them to come up in 4 hours.
Yeah.
Just wait for them at the top.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do it next time, guys. Which camera do I look at? I look at my own one.
Anyone,
I look
yeah,
at my
yeah.
own camera. I look at my own bloody camera.
Yeah. So hot here, guys.
Yeah.
So hot.
And that's under the canopy of the
Yeah.
trees. The sun's not even... With the sun, it would be
Oh, much
ridiculous.
worse, yeah.
Aye.
If
Is
you
there
go
any
to
of
a-
these trails that you do where you're not under the canopy? And
Yeah,
you're...
there's a mountain in central Java. It's called Gunung Merbabu. Gunung just means mount, so
Aye.
Mount Merbabu. And it's like total savannah. When you go there, it is absolutely like Jurassic Park. Like the way the mountain's all just this like tiny, tiny grass, the whole mountain. It's an absolute monster. But yeah, you're totally in the sun. There's no escaping it.
Yeah.
Especially if you're inside your tent and the sun comes up like 7, 8 in the morning. It's just instantly, you have to get out your tent. You cannot breathe. It's crazy.
That would be absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
So it could be worse than what we're experiencing right now.
Yep.
I'm kind of enjoying it in
Yeah.
a kind of sadistic, well, it'd be a masochistic kind of way, wouldn't it?
Yeah. These
Yeah.
kind of trips, you only enjoy them once you've completed them.
Aye.
You know, you don't
And you get
enjoy
that-
them when you're doing them ever because they're pretty horrific.
That sense of...
When you achievement,
Yeah.
yeah. At the end, you always get a sense of achievement, and that's when you enjoy it.
Right. Okay, ready to continue to post one. Point one or post one?
Post one.
Post one. Yeah, okay, so there's 3 posts, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, and then from there it's
From there, we're gonna
back down.
yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go a different track back down.
But today we're getting all the way to post 3.
Yes.
And tomorrow it's back down.
Correct.
Are we finishing tomorrow?
No, 2 days. So we'll go back down. There's another
Yeah.
camping spot which is amazing.
Ah,
You
so-
can cliff jump and have it.
Ah,
It's
right.
like a natural rock pool we can swim in.
So day 2 is a full day, and
Yes.
day 3 is just going from
It's
that
just going back
campsite and
home.
getting back.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
nice one. Okay, let's continue. If I can get my way under this. Oh. Am I there? Okay,
Yes.
easy. So that's Siang. Okay, fellow trekkers, we'll let you go past.
Pas satu berapa lama?
Masih jauh?
Masih jauh?
Iya,
Berapa lama? Like 1 jam atau apa?
1 jam.
So that's Siang.
Siang.
That's Siang.
Pos 3 berapa lama sampai dari sini?
Dari sini
Sekitar
sampai
3 jam.
3 jam.
3 jam. So he's saying it's 1 more hour to post 1 from here
Yeah.
and 3 more hours to post 3.
Oh, we gotta not
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
5-10 minutes at post 1 and then just power on. Okay, we gotta do it.
Sampai puncak atau pos 3 aja?
Tadi sampai puncak.
Sampai puncak. Oh, mantap.
Okay,
Oke.
we gotta
Terima kasih ya, silakan, silakan. Mas.
increase our pace a wee bit, I guess.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, man.
Semangat, semangat.
So, I
Hey.
mean, after he said
That's not what I
that,
wanted to hear.
I don't think we'll get to go down and camp. I think we're just going to camp at post 3.
Right.
Because at least if it gets dark,
We can make our way to
we can
post
make
3
our way
because
to
it's
post
a
three and
it's a
we can
beaten
set
path, a
camp,
proper
yeah.
beaten path.
Exactly.
Right. But we might have to do the last hour or so in the dark with the head
Yeah,
torches.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I've got some good lighting as well. And that's quite a good thing because it means we can drink as much as we want and wake up in the morning, we can make teas, coffee,
Yeah. Because
and
post
refill
3
and then go.
Post 3 is the one that has the tap, the only tap that's up here. With
Yes, correct.
It comes directly from spring water, so it's nice and clean and everything.
Yes.
So if we actually camp right there beside that tap, we can drink as much water as we want all night, and then
The bottled water that you get
fill up in the morning.
is in Jakarta, the bottled
Yeah.
water, I won't say the brand name, but the bottled water you get comes from this exact water,
Yeah,
this exact spring.
awesome. Yeah, this is a proper hiking trail. This
Yeah.
ain't no walk in the park. This is a trek in the jungle. Oh. 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 God, we'd be screwed if it was raining, huh? Can you imagine if it was raining? This is all slippery.
When it
Aye.
rains here, this literally turns
What would we
into-
do if it just started pouring down out?
Crack on, yeah. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Mantap.
Mantap! Mantap! Gunung Salak!
Good.
Oh, 7 of them.
Salak kecil-kecil cabai rawit. Foto-foto.
Yo, silakan. Okay, bang.
Saya ikutin vlognya.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Mantap.
Thank you, bang.
Foto.
Yeah, boleh, boleh.
Ini gua.
They're your viewers?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, they recognise the Bully Bolang.
Mantap, mantap.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Bang, foto bang. 2 ke 3 15 menit.
Okay, 15 minutes.
3 ke 4 lumayan.
Okay.
What's it
So
saying?
he's saying this is post 1.
This is post 1, where's the post?
No, usually there's a sign on the tree, but
Yeah.
I think ada ya?
Iya, enggak ada. Satu enggak ada.
So there's no sign, but this
So
is
there
post
used-
1.
Yeah, well, it does look like it. The last time I sat down here with Tio, you can
Yeah. Ah, right.
So this is post 1, and then post 2 from here is around an hour-ish. But post 2 to post 3 is only 15 minutes, he said. So that's great. That-
Alright.
I remember
Plenty
it
of
was
time then.
close. Yeah, I just couldn't remember. It was
Different
like
people tell you
15
different things,
Yeah.
so we're just going to have to see for
Yeah.
ourselves. aren't we?
That's the
Okay.
thing. In Indonesia, when you ask how far until the next post,
Yeah.
everybody will tell you 30 minutes, and it is never 30 minutes. It can be, 3 hours.
Alright.
But the common is 30 minutes.
Alright then,
Mau turun ya baru?
it's this way.
Okay. Kita cuma mau tiga kali ini.
So before I planned this adventure with Ryan, I was looking at doing a trek on my own and researching it online. And some of the treks I was looking at, there's one, Mount Gede, they were saying you can get up and down it in a day. It'll take 8 hours. And other people were saying it'll take 3 hours, and other people were saying you can't do it in a day. You have to camp. So it's like everybody has a different story about how long things take, how far things are away. So yeah, we're just going to have to see for ourselves how far it is to post 3, where we're probably going to be camping out. Unless we get there earlier than we think, and then we might, push on a bit further from there. But that is the place for the water. That is the most important place that we get to today. And guys, I'm just pushing on myself here. Those guys in the group, if they are lagging behind a bit, that's fine. If I get too far ahead, yeah. It's slippy, guys, it's slippy. And your man's vlogging with one hand, it's only one hand to use to catch his balance. But yeah, if the guys get too far behind, it means I get to have a wee rest up here while I wait for them and get to continue at my own pace in the meantime. So I'm just going to keep doing that and just hope that I haven't branched off and taken a wrong turn or something. That would be a nightmare. Oh my God. Guys, this ahead of me, it's like a brick wall. It's like a bloody brick wall, so it is. That, I think, oh my God. I think when I get to the top of it, I think when I get to the top of it, that's where I'll have my wee rest and wait for the guys.
I was going to say,
Oh, there you are.
yeah,
It's a tough bit here.
I was going to say don't go too far.
I guess that's what I said to myself as well.
Mate, it happened to a Russian guy. He came here, he's never been seen since. He took the wrong turn.
Really?
Nobody's ever seen him since.
Okay.
Because sometimes it breaks into three.
Right.
And if you go left, we go right, we'll never find you again.
Okay.
That's all.
Sammy there, aye?
Need to wait for him, he's a bit behind.
Well, just wait here. We've got wee seats.
Yeah, sound.
Let's use the steps as seats.
No worries. Whew. Oh my god.
Oh, you're right about it being extreme.
Extreme.
And wearing the backpacks makes it even more extreme. Those
know.
wee guys were wearing
They
really
bring
wee.
literally nothing.
Aye.
They bring like a little robe.
And they just sleep in that, no tent or anything.
Like a little sort of, I sleep in a tent, but they
Yeah.
bring like a,
Oh, one between them
guy
all,
will
yeah.
bring a tent, one guy
Yeah.
will bring food, one guy will bring water,
Like
that's how
that,
they do it, you
yeah.
know. It just doesn't work for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for anyone saying, why do you only post one video a week? This is why I only post one video a week. It's impossible
These
to do
guys have
this
no
3
idea.
times a week to then make videos, it's impossible.
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, we go again.
Do not, whatever you do, touch this. It's like a stinging nettle, but it is 1,000 times worse than a stinging nettle back home. If you even just brush it, your hand is going to be on fire for 24 hours up to 72 hours, and it's agony. I've done it before.
Right.
It's absolutely agony.
Let's get away from
be
it then.
careful, yeah. And they're everywhere here, so just watch.
Oh my god. Okay, so if I slip and fall at the side, it's going to be torture.
We have to climb up this.
Look at this.
We have to climb up this.
Unreal.
It's a real nightmare. Watch your arm, your left hand.
More of those stinging nettles.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. On both sides. Aye. Oh. Yeah, this must be post 2. Ryan. I think it's post 2. Because it's a big open space with loads of wrappers. Just like post 1. There's loads of like litter and stuff. People have been hanging out here. Aye. There's no sign or anything. But it's a big open, it looks like post 1 with that big open space, you know?
Yeah.
People have had a campfire here. People have left a plastic cup. What a bloody disgrace. Who comes up here with a plastic cup, fills it with coffee, drinks most of it, and just dumps the rest of it right there here in nature? Dirty bar stewards, so they are, aren't they? Who would do that? Who would leave their plastic coffee cup there?
Yeah, nightmare.
What kind of psychopath
Yeah.
would do that? This is post 2, right?
Don't think so.
What?
It might be, but I don't think so. Normally there's a sign.
Yeah.
I don't think it's post 2. It's unlikely that both posts don't have a sign.
Hmm.
We can stop because we wait for Bank Tram.
Okay.
But, woo! Chappy joy.
Okay, so we finished our break and it was post 2. It's just very subtly carved into the tree right there. You said the last time there was an actual sign.
Yeah,
eh?
there was an actual sign.
So what was it? From here to post 3, that guy said it was only like 20 minutes or something?
15, 20 minutes.
All right,
I know
let's
it's
crack
really
on.
close.
No more breaks.
I can remember last time, I can't remember the exact time, duration, but I can remember I was amazed at how close it was, so it must be pretty close.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get there.
So we saw this big open space and I was like, this must be post 3 then. No, this is actually post 2.
This is
They
actually
pranked us.
Yes.
Somebody just carved that into the tree for a joke.
Somebody
That
carved
right
it in the
there.
tree.
says post 2.
Yeah.
So somebody carved that into the tree just to mess with
Wind
us.
it up.
So that people wait there and
Yes.
instead of this big open place, which is still covered in litter. It's always annoying to see. Somebody just brought up a packet of coffee, had their brew and just dumped the packet. Like, that's so easy to take with you.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Bar stewards. So we're going to power on then. We had our rest at the fake post 2. So now we're going to go to the real post 3.
Yes.
Which we're going to know that it's real because you'll
It's the
identify.
next one, yeah.
And
And it's got the same sign like that, like black and
Aye.
yellow.
And that's where you've spent time there before, right? So you'll know
Yeah.
exactly.
And it's got a big massive tap. You can't
All
miss
right,
the big
all
white
right,
tap,
okay,
you know?
yeah.
Aye, sorry.
Oh, it's getting a bit more dangerous. Lots of loose boulders as well. You really have to be careful where you're
Very slippery.
placing your feet. Here, guys. Oh,
It's like squatting.
yeah.
Every step you take.
Every step's a wee squat
Yeah.
or a lunge. Yes. Oh,
You look at this, look.
yeah, I know.
I'm
It's
into my chest. You know?
yes, a full ass to grass, one-legged squat. Yes. Oh. Yeah.
So this here is called begonia. In English you would call it maybe rhubarb. It's not quite rhubarb, but it is part of the rhubarb family. If you jump on Google, and the way to peel it, don't ever peel it like that, because what you'll do is you just start like chopping bits off when you don't mean it. So always peel something with the back of your blade, the back of your knife like this. So begonia is absolutely full of water. It's jam-packed with vitamin C.
So if you were struggling here with no water, you could go for them
Yes.
for hydration.
So here's also, if you have cracked lips, you can rub this on your lips like this, and it will stop your lips getting cracked. The thing is, technically you can eat lots of it, but because it's so high in vitamin C, if you eat lots of it, you might end up with diarrhea. So you have to kind of balance it between getting hydrated from it,
Right.
getting something to eat if you're surviving in the jungle, you know, and yeah, and just not eating too much. If you've ever had a sherbet sweet back home, and then you've ate too many sherbet sweets and the side of your tongue is really sore, you know what I mean? This can do the same thing. You can do that. Whoa.
Woohoo! Acidic.
Yeah, it's like sucking worse than a lemon. Wow. There you go.
Let's give it a bite then. Oh, oh! I used to eat rhubarb a lot because my granddad had it growing in his garden. So when we were growing up,
Yeah.
he'd cut us off a stick,
Aye.
we'd dip it in sugar, and it was lovely. It tastes like rhubarb, but
Yeah.
much more sour.
Yeah, very sour.
Yeah, like you
But
said.
it's fresh, right?
Yeah.
It's really, really fresh tasting.
It tastes healthy though. It does taste healthy.
Exactly.
So you can just snack on this.
You can snack on it, mate. Yep.
Lovely jubbly.
Yeah.
And what's it called again?
Begonia.
Begonia.
Yeah, it's part of the rhubarb family.
Yeah.
I mean, if you Googled it, it will come up and say rhubarb, you know?
Like a skinny rhubarb.
Yeah. You get two types here in the jungle. So this is Begonia hijau, which means green begonia. It's just the stem is green. And you get one mera, which means red. Well, it's exactly the same looking, but the stem is a kind of red-pink colour, and you can eat both of them. It's perfectly
Lovely.
safe to eat both of them. So there you go.
It's always good to know
You learn
this stuff
something new
because
every day.
yeah, if you came here and you didn't know what you can eat and what you can't,
Yeah,
there's some
exactly.
stuff that if you eat it, it's going to cause you
Dangerous.
problems.
Yeah, exactly.
Any mushrooms around here?
There are mushrooms. Oh, I'll show you something else what I can see. This here,
Hang on.
sorry, these here,
Yeah.
if you have diarrhea in the jungle, you peel these off. You peel off, a big handful of them. There's tons of them always growing up the trees. You peel off a big handful. You boil them in water, these here. You boil them,
Yeah.
and you drink the water, and it will instantly stop your diarrhea. Very, very useful, these little leaves here.
Better than Imodium or?
Better than Imodium.
You use them at the same time as
Yeah, you
Imodium?
can use them at the same time, yeah.
All right.
But yeah, these are great, and they will stop your diarrhea if you are in the jungle.
Fantastic.
In fact, see if there's another thing here.
What are they called, those things?
Ah, I forgot what they're
The
called.
diarrhea stoppers.
Yeah.
The diarrhea stoppers.
Where? So you can see, let's go and trek here. Let me bring my knife.
Just gonna dump the bags for a minute or what?
Yeah.
Because we're going up this way, right?
Yes,
We
exactly.
just want to have a wee detour this
gonna
way.
have a little
This
check
is one
here.
of the ones where you could easily take the wrong path, because that looks like a bit of a
Exactly,
beaten path as well.
Exactly. Inside here, right? Inside here in the centre, you can get these big, huge red worms. I mean, they're about this thick. And if you have typhus, it's like a type of infection, you can eat those red worms. You can eat them raw if you really have to. You can grill them, you can, over a fire, and it will stop your typhus. It's inside here, but they're really, it might not be here because this is too low. You usually find them in the ones that are a little higher up in the canopy. But I'll try and show you some water here. If we have, yeah, let's have a look. Okay, let's check. Maybe this one. Yeah, maybe this one because it's big. So the way, if you're ever going to get a root or a vine, the way that you get the water from it, you don't want, if you chop the bottom first, the tree is going to soak the water up by the time you try and get it out. What you want to do is you want to chop the top section first. You want to cut the top first so that the water stays in, because the water doesn't go back down the way actually. So that's the kind of tips. Let's have a look. See? Let's see.
Anything?
Nah, it's bone dry. Bone dry, guys. So it looks dead. I thought it was dead, but that is absolutely bone dry. So it wasn't even alive anyway. I don't want to keep chopping away at them, but you get the idea, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this one might have. Let's have a look.
How do you tell if it's...
It just kind of look, that's solid. And
Yeah.
this feels a bit wiry, you know?
Right. So it's
Um,
the solid ones.
Yeah, the wiry ones seem to be more moist, more wet.
Right,
So let's try one more. Nah. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there they are.
There you are.
And you can just drink that. That's just water. That's the trees absorbed from the ground.
Yeah,
And now you're taking from the tree.
absolute water.
Lovely.
So another little thing, if it's, you see how clear that is, the water. If you do that and there's like a white foam bubbles here, don't drink it. It is still the type you can drink, but just don't drink it, because it means that the sap of the tree has went into the water and it's going to be really horrible to taste. It won't harm you, but it's very horrible to taste. But you want to try?
Awesome, aye. It's a very slow way to
Yeah,
rehydrate,
it
but
is, it
it's
is.
better than nothing if,
Yeah.
if you're surviving, you know?
Yeah, maybe this has. Let's
Don't
check.
do any rude photoshops, guys, with this. Nah, no more coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a very slow way to rehydrate,
Yeah.
but if you're
it really
desperate.
depends. Sometimes you get them, and you know, there you go. There's another one.
Oh,
Like-
there's loads.
Yeah,
I'll
loads.
grab that
Loads. There you
one.
go. There you go.
Lovely.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
And just tastes like water.
Fresh
Well,
cigar.
With a wee bit of bark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see it come down.
Aye.
Look, it come down. You can see it running.
Yeah.
You know, it's really good.
Lovely.
Yeah, just don't forget. Look, so look, there's a perfect example. Look up here. You see the foam starting. Look at that right there. You see the foam. So even though we got some water from this, you would probably want to throw this one away. We're fine, but you
Oh, now you tell me.
you probably want to throw it away.
Okay.
But I mean, look, if you are really in a survival situation and you're trying to get as much water as possible, you would still drink this. You wouldn't
Yeah.
really care about bubbles or not, because it's not going to harm you.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it. Pretty good stuff to know in the
Alright.
jungle.
So it looks like this is maybe a wee alternative
You
route
can-
that
yeah.
people have been using or what? Because I
think
don't
they
know.
both meet. I think these both tracks
Ah,
meet,
right.
actually. Yeah.
Okay, so we're not getting lost.
Yeah, it's okay. Let's go, guys.
Okay, IO. IO is come on.
Aye, oh, let's
It's
go.
like,
yeah.
is it let's go?
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, aye.
Like vamos.
Yeah, vamos.
Oh, what's your step there, mate?
Oh, I nearly got. Oh, This can't be post 3.
No.
It's too small. It's post 3. We did it, guys. This is as far as we're going today.
Postiga.
A lot of people have been here, as you can tell,
The trash.
from the trash. But this is where we're going to be setting up. We're going to be setting up tent probably there.
Yeah.
Any
one
space
here.
for your hammock?
This is the thing. I need around 4 trees for the hammock
Yeah.
actually, because you need the fly sheet as well. I'll have a look. There will be. Let's have a look. Up there is where you would find those red worms up in that tree. That bush up in the tree there.
Right.
But let's find the
Oh.
water refill, because
Yeah, the tap.
this is not filling me with hope.
Oh my god. What are we going to do? What are we going to do if there's no tap? We've planned based on the tap. You know, we've planned our water situation based on the tap. Oh, so it's a big area.
Yes,
Aye.
it is the water refill. We really need to find that. No, it was like here before. It was here before.
Why am I still carrying my bag? I can dump this down now, right, can I?
Now let's have a look.
Oh yes, that's going to feel good. That is going to feel so good, guys. A weight off my back, literally. And that's all the effort done for today. That's a tap there, eh? Is that it? No, that's a branch.
Mana? Yeah. Oh, don't say this, don't tell. This is the thing. When we were down there, my guys were saying, yeah, don't bring loads of water because we can refill. You never know if you could refill.
Yeah.
You never know what's happened. So yeah, it was not down there.
We're kind of screwed.
It must be here because it came from the mountain, you know, it can't just disappear.
There's a bloody broken
But there's
pipe.
the pipe there. But maybe there's a hole which is blocked with something and you just open it, you know.
Yeah. And guys, Bawa Sampa Turun Kembali. Bawa Sampa Turun Kembali. Take your trash with you when you go. Don't leave it all around here. You mucky bar stewards. These guys still looking for the potential tap that was here the last time Ryan was here. I reckon there might be something around here.
Has to be, it can't just disappear, you know.
Of course, that's been done for a
Well,
reason.
it was in the ground actually. The pipe came up from the ground.
Ah.
Maybe here now. That sounds hollow, right?
Aye. And it's wet as well, right? But that doesn't mean much.
Doesn't mean much.
Yeah.
Mungkin di sini Bang Sam. Tempat sini gak?
Okay, we've just set up this tent. It's really easy. Maybe took 90 seconds to do this, and now it just needs to have that draped over it. So we're doing this. Well, the other two guys go look for the elusive water tap that may not be here and may ruin our plans, but I think regardless we're going to be camping out overnight, so we're getting this set up. Centre, yeah. Okay. Ah, okay. This is a very easy tent to set up. I had a tent when I was a kid, and it was a lot more difficult than this. It definitely didn't have these buckles. You could just plug in like so. Good. That's the back. This is where I've set it up. People have been here before. There's some kind of moat that's been carved all around it. I don't know if that stops something like animals or what, or if it just, when it rains, if it just makes the water, I think that's what it is, it just makes the water flow away from the tent like this. This is a place for a campfire. Somebody's already set it up with stones, and there's also a washing line where I'm going to be hanging my sweaty clothes overnight, right there. Are you returning with good news or bad news, Mr. Ryan?
Bad news.
Bad news, huh?
Well, mate, it's miles away. I genuinely forgot how far that is, even just to get to the cliff face. And then going down and back up, oh, miles away, mate. So we're going to change the plan. The reason is, once we get down there, excuse me, the old guy already told us, Papa, he already said there was a landslide Longsor and it's ruined all the track there. Now, he did say that just go through the river, but I'm sorry to say this, but in Indonesia, you can never take that information as gospel. Like, we asked if there's water here, he's like, yeah, there's water here. And we've got here and there's no water. That stuff happens all the time here. There's no like attention to detail, you know. So when someone says, yeah, it's just over there, you can't really believe that. And I'm worried that if we go down that way, if the road is completely blocked, then we ain't getting back up with all that kit. That's the problem, you know. So we're going to change the plan slightly just to make it safer. So tonight, we will camp here because we do have enough water.
Good, because we've just set up the tent, so
Yeah.
that's good. We don't have to disassemble that.
So we do have enough water, right? But what we'll do is, we brought cooking oil. So we're only going to cook food tonight that we don't
Use
have
oil.
to boil water to cook it.
Oh, the soup. Oh, we can't get the soup.
Tomorrow we'll do the soup because we're gonna. What we're gonna do is tomorrow we're gonna come back down from here.
Yeah.
But to get to the same location we're gonna go to, we'll just go down and back around that way, and it's a great trip. And that way we can refill our water at post 1 with the houses. You know, the base camp with the houses,
Right.
the ticket office.
So we'll be going down the same way to get to
Same
the
way
base
tomorrow.
camp.
Yes, correct. Just to where the ticket office is.
Right.
We'll refill water there, and then we'll crack on to the part of the jungle, which is pretty amazing.
All right.
And there is water in this other part. We can jump in and swim, you can drink it, you can make a fire and stuff. It's phenomenal, it's really good.
All right. But for
So, yeah.
tonight, we're just setting
Tonight,
up camp
we will settle camp up here.
here.
And I've just brought this for no reason.
Yeah.
But
so
you
that
never
was,
know,
that was
right?
for getting down there, yeah.
We're getting down there.
So that's
Well,
just an
no,
extra 5 kilos of weight to.
worse, actually, when you get down to the bottom part, there is a cliff that you
Yeah.
have. It's not abseil, it's a, you know, it's an assisted going down, an assisted
Right.
rappel. But yeah, I just brought 5 kilos for no reason. But like we used to say in the army, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, you know. And it's really true when you're packing kit.
That could have been 5 kilos of water.
I know.
Could have had it on the soup. Oh, Chef Sammy. Chef?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cooking something up. Oh, that's the root vegetable that he bought from that guy at the start of the trek. The cassava. And something
sugar.
else. And sugar.
Yeah, brown sugar, mate, brown sugar.
It's brown sugar. Ah, brown sugar. Ah, okay, so it's going to be something sweet then.
Ever?
It's going to be a sweet thing we're having.
Yes.
That's dessert.
Yeah.
Okay, so cassava and brown sugar, boiled cassava. Okay. So, yeah, I only need a wee bit of water. We're trying to conserve our water. Ryan's looked everywhere to see if there's a pipe or anything that we
Yeah.
can just like break
I went
into.
way up and
Aye.
I found the old pipe like that brought the water down, and it's
Aye.
already been cut and it's wide open and
So
it's
they've
dry.
totally diverted it to some
Yeah.
other place.
Yep.
You said you spoke to somebody down there and they said it was
They
a
said they've diverted it down to the chicken farms down there,
Right.
and they've just left the humans to die on the mountain.
brilliant.
Yeah.
So the chickens survive and KFC prospers. Yeah. And that's where you're setting up your hammock there.
Yes.
So you only need 2 trees and then the
2
slanted.
trees and then the other one's for my fly sheet. Yeah.
Right. Cool. So we're going to get a fly sheet as well over here. So in case it rains overnight, which it probably will, it just rains every
Yeah.
now and again, every day. So
That's another good thing.
Yeah.
If it rains, we catch the water on the fly sheet, fill up our water from the
All right.
rainwater.
So the rainwater's fine to drink,
Correct,
yeah, because there's not
absolutely.
much pollution here and
Nah,
stuff.
it's fine.
If it was in the city, it would just rain
Yeah.
down all the smog and
fans.
stuff. Yeah, so yeah, we'll get the fly sheet over here and then keep the shoes dry. And if it does rain, good. Bloody ant crawling on my hand. Aye, so we've got a wee bonfire going as well. So the bonfire's good. It'll provide us with some heat and also keep the flies away and the midges and the mosquitoes. I have seen wee flying beasties flying around my head. I think they're midges. I don't think they're full mosquitoes. I think they're like what we get in Scotland, those midgy things. You know? But they're lethal in numbers, that's the thing. Mosquitoes, it just takes one to give you a big nasty bite. Those midges, they attack you in like hundreds. You wake up after a wee nap, lying outdoors next to a river or something, and you got like 100 bite marks on your arm. You've got a blow-up mattress that gets fed into a sheet. Ah, right, so it just becomes like a floating
bed.
bed.
It is insane.
Wow. And you can do it with just 2 trees like that.
2 trees like this, but then you need other trees for your fly sheet.
Fly sheet, yeah.
You can turn it into a seat that has a beer holder
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
good. So yeah, it's different from a normal hammock that would just... You would lie between the 2 trees. This, you lie the opposite direction.
Yes. It's at this height. I know you're thinking, how the hell are you going to get in that? I'm also thinking that. But
Climb the tree.
yeah, you can make it, so yeah, you can make it lower. It will go lower naturally with my body weight in it, but let's try lower it a little bit.
And if there's any wild boars or anything, they'll eat us and leave you alone.
Exactly, exactly. Right, let's try. So you just push it back and you can hold on to here. It's strong
Yeah.
enough.
Awesome, mate. Wow.
Ah,
That's so good.
Absolutely magic.
Wow.
So up here, you
Yeah.
take your shoes off and you put your shoes in here. In here, you've got another little compartment if you want to put, I don't know, what's, oh, I've got my mozzie net in here. Right here, you've got a beer holder or a bottle of water holder. You've got little parts here for, you know, your mobile phone or whatever. Obviously the back bit comes up, which I'll show you now. And if you could help me and pull that bottom bit up, there's like a little flap here,
Where?
just underneath my feet.
This?
Yeah, there's like a little green flap,
A little green flap.
like this, like this.
Oh, here, this.
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
has to go under.
Yeah, that's the one.
There we go. Can you get the other end? Because I can't really get to that part. You got it?
Yes.
There you are.
So then,
You've still got your mucky shoes on.
That's
Why are you
okay.
getting into bed with a pair of mucky shoes?
let's see.
You're not bothered?
Here we go, over the top. This is the annoying part. Okay,
What does that do?
that in, click that in there, and I'll get out and just do it because yeah, you're right, my shoes are.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm okay. So you pull this a little tighter on this end, and here you have a mozzie net.
Oh, right. That provides the structure for the mozzie net.
Yeah.
There we are.
So it's got little holes here and a little hole here, and you just go and cut a stick from a tree and you jam it in so it's like this, which I am going to do. And that's it, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. You just put the fly sheet over the top.
And you can even do it without that, right? If you just want to tuck
You
your feet
can,
under
but
the...
it's a bit horrible.
Yeah,
if you
it
put the
just gives
stick
you more
in-
room, yeah.
Yeah, if you put the stick in, it's like that, you know?
Aye.
It's nice. And then the same at your head. If you put the stick in, it's like this, you know, it's really nice.
Alright.
If you don't put it in, it's like on your face all night. It's not very...
What are these called? I've never
It's
seen
called an
it.
amok hammock.
Amok hammock.
Amok hammock from
Okay.
Norway.
So this is all frozen stuff that we got at Indomaret on the way here. Chicken nuggets and french fries. So this can all be made with just the oil and some sambal. Sambal?
Yeah, sauce.
Sauce, yeah, chili sauce. Garlic chili sauce as well. Mayonnaise and cream. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's chili cream. Okay. Good, good. That's dinner for tonight. And that's dessert. Oh, it's looking all like caramelized and everything. Look at that. Oh, it's looking all sweet. Yeah, mantap. Beautiful. Yeah, good. Oh, good. We have cutlery. So I can use this to sample this. I'm going to go for this juiciest part right here. Looks all caramelized and lovely. Take this and stick it in the old gob. There's some light so I can try it. Here we go, boiled sweet cassava. Oh, lovely. It's the texture and taste of sweet potato, but much sweeter because added brown sugar, but very carbolicious. Just what you want when you've been hiking in the jungle. You want your energy back. You want your energy replenished. And that's what we're getting right there. No, these ones are getting fried in oil. So these ones were boiled, I think. Sama.
Sama. Cassava.
Sama.
Cassava.
Ah.
Ini oil.
Oil. Oh, this water.
Water.
Air.
Yes.
Ah, okay. So he boiled these ones, and now he's frying these ones. Ah, sugar. No, tidak sugar.
No.
Ah, okay. So this, he's giving it carbs for, I think, eating with the chicken nuggets and the French fries and stuff. And this one is like sweet for dessert. Yeah, that's how he's doing it. This is a bit of a root that I got with it, and he's chucked away. You can litter with stuff like that. It's organic. It's organic, guys. So I've had a nice change of clothes, guys. Feeling nice and fresh. Gonna enjoy this delicious food with these awesome gentlemen right here, and I will see you guys tomorrow when we continue the adventure. For now, gonna consume the food and go to sleep in this wee tent. Hey guys, it's about 1 AM and I'm about 5 minutes away from our campsite. I'm just out here for a walk in the pitch dark. I can barely see anything. Like, let me just turn this light away. Nothing at all. Absolutely pitch dark. I've just got this wee headlamp that I'm using to get around, and yeah, I just had to get away from the tent for 5 minutes to stretch my back, stretch my legs, get some fresh air, and hopefully I can go back and get at least a couple of hours sleep. It's just so uncomfortable, guys, the hard ground. Let me just squat down here for a bit. The hard ground, the bumpy ground, the confined space. There's 3 of us sharing. Let me just sit down actually on this muck. There's 3 of us sharing that one tent, and it's too much. There's no space. Normally if I'm in a hotel and it's a strange bed and I can't really sleep in that bed, I'll move around, I'll find a comfortable position. There's no comfortable position, and I can't move around too much, otherwise I'm waking the other guys up, you know. So it's like that. It's just the most uncomfortable thing. And then I'm kind of like feeling the pressure that if I don't fall asleep, I've got a full day's worth of hiking and stuff tomorrow, and then the same again, another night's camping. So, you know, that's stressing me out. But yeah, like, I'm not enjoying this part of the trek at all. It's just absolutely brutal. So yeah, I'll go back to the tent if I can find my way back on this trail. I've just got this tiny wee headlamp, and I just need to, I'm going to actually further up the trail. I'm going towards like post 4, but yeah, if this runs out of battery, I'm screwed. I would never find my way back. Just have to lie on the ground till it was daylight, which will only be in about 5 hours. It gets daylight at 6 AM. But yeah, I'm gonna get up. Oh, can I even get up? There we are. I'm gonna get up, head back to the tent, try and fall asleep. If not, too bad. I'll have to struggle tomorrow, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when it's daylight and let you know how I got on. See you. Good morning, guys. It is 6:30 AM and 2 of us are awake, me and Sammy. Sammy's making some breakfast. There, yeah, tempeh. Some tempeh. That's for me. Oh, okay. Terima kasih. Okay, so he's put the tempeh in some kind of batter, and he chopped up some, I think, spring onions there, and then he's frying them. That's breakfast for your man who, I wish I could say I just woke up. I've always been awake. That's where I was lying last night when I needed some space outside of the tent, and the tent was very hot as well, so some fresh air. I was just, when the sun was rising, it was quite nice actually. It was all golden from that direction, and then I could see squirrels jumping around in the trees and stuff. Yes, very nice. But yeah, I don't know how good today's part of the vlog's going to be, guys, because yeah, I'm working with Well, I was nodding off a wee bit for like 5 minutes here and there, so I mean, better than nothing. But I'll get this inside me and see how I feel. And today it's going to be mostly downhill, so that's good. We're going to be going back down the way we came to the base camp, and then we're going to be finding some rock pools. Apparently we can do some swimming or whatever that might be freshen me up. So yeah, I'll get this inside me, and then we'll see what happens. Huh. Oh, good. Tasty, that, tasty. It's about 8:30 AM now, and we're just getting packed up. We're going to try and go for an early hike back down. The guys there just getting all their stuff together. Good morning, Ryan. How's your sleep in the Amok?
It is good, mate, but I always get a broken sleep because if like I hear stuff hitting my fly sheet and stuff, I always wake up, and then I always need the toilet through the night at least twice.
And how many times did I wake you up? I was walking around. I was going for walks. I went for like a 5-minute walk up the trail. Yeah, just with the red light off the headlamp. But yeah, we're maybe going to see if we can get to where we want to go a bit early. Maybe we can get there and get back
In the same day.
in the same day.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I don't know if I can survive another night with just like 5 minutes sleep here and there. And then do more hiking the next day, 2 days in a row. So, yeah, we'll see. But the breakfast was lovely. Did you have some of that tempeh?
Yeah, it's nice, mate.
Aye, that sorted me right out.
Aye.
And then, you know, I went and done the deed after 48 hours. Finally, after the tempeh sorted me right out. I'm feeling a lot lighter. I'm feeling a few kilos lighter, you know?
See better.
Yeah, so that's all good. So yeah, we're just getting the stuff together and we'll be on our way. These clothes, I'm back into yesterday's clothes.
Yep.
And they were pretty damp and sweaty when I hung them up. I hung them up on that red washing line, which was already there when we came here.
Yeah,
The previous guys left that, which is kind of handy. They leave their junk, but at least they left something that was actually useful for us, eh? They leave their bags of garbage. Probably they weren't thinking, oh, the next people could use it. Probably thinking, I can't even be bothered taking that down. I'll just leave it.
Just leave it.
I'll just leave it along with my bags of garbage. But yeah, I had the clothes hanging up on that red line, and we had the fly sheet over it. So it was raining last night. It would just rain heavy for like 30 seconds and then stop, which would have been enough to soak your clothes.
Aye.
So yeah, I had the shoes, the clothes and everything all under the fly sheet. So it's nice and dry. Wearing the same clothes I was wearing yesterday to hike back down. We're going to go all the way that we came. The original plan was to go down another route, which was going to be kind of cool, but because of the landslide, Ryan and Sammy went down without their bags to check it out. Came back and said that's a no-go.
Nah, it's a no-go, yeah.
So we're going to go...
Miles away,
Yeah.
It's just wrecked it all, yeah. It's totally different, that's the thing. Like whenever you come, even if we just came here 6 months, I know it was 3 years ago I last came here, but if you last came here 6 months ago, everything can be totally changed because of
So you got to
the
be
weather
flexible,
conditions,
have plan Bs, plan Cs,
yeah.
and all that. So
And
yeah,
don't
that's the
ever
plan.
get caught out, like when we were coming here, because the last time they had a big pipe over there for
the water.
filling the water. But don't ever, I've been caught out before by listening to other people, and I said I would never do it again. When they'll say, oh yeah, you don't have to just take 1 litre of water, you'll be fine because you can refill here. And that's twice now, it's bit us in the ass. Thank God the first time, obviously I listened to them and I didn't take enough water and we were in the hurt locker. But this time, I remembered from my last experience and said, no, just take water. We took loads. So that we still have enough.
Well, you took loads. I'm almost done, and they were done last night. I've been sharing with them.
They're finished. Yeah, I've still got like 2.5 litres left.
Yeah, you're
it's
well
enough
prepared.
to get back down.
All right.
But yeah, last time they told us, oh, you can fill up water inside this cave, and we went into the cave and it was total bone dry. And we were like, oh, and the cave is at the top of the mountains. We were like, oh no. So yeah, I'm gutted that this tap has been moved because that's.
Yeah,
this mountain is pretty horrific. It's pretty horrendous.
The
climbing
chicken
this mountain.
farmer wanted it diverted.
Yeah, diverted. Yeah.
Aye. So that he gets free water, I guess, rather than use the government one. Just gets the one that cuts running down from the spring. Anyway, we're going to run down the trail
Yes.
back down. Hopefully it'll be easier than coming up. It was brutal coming up. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we're on the way down. Oh, nearly slipped. Right guys, oh, the trail is slippy as heck. There's all this algae. It rained last night, so the mud's all wet and stuff. So yeah, getting down is no quicker than it was getting up. You've got to be very careful where you put your feet. At least going up, you're kind of powering your way up. You're powering ahead. Going down, one wrong step, you're rolling your ankle, and I know what that's like. Multiple times I know what that's like. That's at least a week immobile. So, you know, I can't be having that. I've got adventuring to do. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything as adventurous as this again anytime soon. Maybe I'll wait like a month or so. But, you know, I've got market hunts and such to do. I've got luxury hotels to explore and such like. I can't be doing that with a sprained ankle. So yeah, just be very careful. Hopefully that's not famous last words. This bit's actually pretty easy. The bit we were just at, I couldn't even film because I needed both my hands. And I rubbed against one of these. Where are they? They're everywhere.
There.
Aye, this one. I rubbed against one of them. It just scraped the tip of my finger and it's agony. So I can't imagine. Is that one there? I think, right?
Yeah.
Aye. I can't imagine what that would be like if you rubbed your whole arm against it or anything.
You go to fall,
Is
you
that
grab
there?
it, or
Is that it?
it's similar.
Oh!
It is different, but it's similar.
Yeah,
but
the other one has like a wee barbs, tiny wee barbs,
correct,
yeah.
correct.
Yeah, so.
Ah, it's this one. Is it, no, sorry, I'm wrong again.
Aye.
I know what
Nice.
you mean.
It's the same shape.
Yeah.
But guys, I was taking a pee last night
Yeah.
and I had my head torch on and I was just like standing doing my business, and then I put the head down to look where I was aiming, and right beside my member was trying to think of the most polite walking. My willy, that's what we say in Scotland, right? My willy. Right beside Willie was one of those nettles, and yeah, that could have been an awful situation. So aye, I've had the small experience of what it's like getting it on the tip of the finger. I didn't want it on the tip of anything else. That's for bloody sure. Okay, on we go. Oh God, gotta be so careful, guys. And I'm not being as careful as I could be because I'm holding a camera. I need to be like Ryan and bring my own guy like this to get all the shots, then I can be hands-free. It would be fantastic. Just one guy for the camera, one for the bag. Oh, damn. So slippy, so slippy. Right, we're heading down the path to the waterfall now. I can hear other voices, so it's got to be close. I don't hear the water though. I think that means that it's not going to be very deep, the pool. But Ryan went all the way down here and said it is going to be possible for us to swim, so that's the main thing. A wee swim, a wee bit of refreshment. But they make you work for it. They make you work for your wee swim, don't they? Actually, this wouldn't be too bad if you weren't carrying these massive bags. Probably most people who come here... Oh, I was about to grab something very jaggy. Probably most people that come here are just coming on their bikes, going for a walk, and then a swim. They don't have overnight gear like we do. Oh, there we go. I can see it through the gap there. Oh, I don't see any water though. I see the people. I see the little valley of the rocks, but I don't see any water. I still don't see any water. Let's see. Oh God. Oh. So yeah, there's a big group of girls there. Looks like a family. Oh, where am I putting my feet? Yeah.
And from here,
Okay.
you can go in and swim.
I'll show you the view in a minute when Ryan goes out the way. Here it is here, guys. Check this out. Look how clear it is. Look how clear the water is right here in this pool, and it's plenty deep to swim in. It could be a lot deeper. Look at this. This is the cliff. Ryan says the last time he was here, people were jumping from the cliff into the pool, so it was probably like half the way up, maybe to where that couple are. We're enjoying a wee picnic together. Isn't that lovely? Aye. Some cliff jumping would have been nice, but it's definitely not possible right now with that kind of depth. But swimming definitely is possible. It looks like we're going to set up down there. We can jump in and out. We can make food and stuff. That's what the other guys are doing. Big group of girls right there. Don't know where I'm supposed to get changed. Into my trunks. There's no changing rooms here, obviously. Do I get changed into my trunks in front of a group of girls? I don't know. Oh God, it's never easy. More challenges before we get down there. Oh, I need to slide. Oh, oh, oh!
Over there.
Yeah, that was almost a bad one. It's the weight of the bag. It can just send you flying. You know, you can't rebalance yourself. As soon as you start falling that way, that's you. You just have to push against something. And there was almost nothing. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Yes. Fantastic. Oh, he's jumping in with all his clothes. This madman's jumping in there with all his bloody clothes.
That is freezing.
That's even more weight for you to take back.
Water therapy. Oh, that's amazing. But it is freezing.
Oh, you madman. I was talking about how do I get changed into my trunks and you just went in with all your clothes. Thankfully, the girls are just going away. So I could have changed into my trunks, but instead I'm in my boxers. So I was able to do it. I just needed to whip the rest of my gear off. And now I need to find my way in. It's never easy.
Never easy.
It's never easy. Maybe I'll do my water shoes. I can finally wear them.
Yeah.
I brought a pair of Vibram water shoes. I bought them in Dubai and brought them here and haven't used them apart from I was cutting about Jakarta with them and getting blisters, but I'm actually going to use them now for their intended purpose, which is this kind of thing. Yeah, there's always all sharp rocks there, eh? That's going to be handy. So
Perfect.
I'll actually get them on right now. Oh, that's much better, mate. That's much better with these water shoes on. Yeah, it feels great. Okay.
great,
Is it cold?
It's freezing.
How cold is it?
It is freezing,
I'm getting spied on by a drone behind me. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh! That's Baltic! That's bloody Baltic! Let's just go for it! Oh, yes! Oh, man, that's freezing!
I know.
That's like 0 degrees!
Yeah, it's proper cold water.
Oh! What do you call it? Cold water therapy?
Aye.
Oh! Guys, that's brutal!
It's cold.
I can't even speak. Normally when I jump in a pool and it's cold, by now I'm like, okay,
I'm fine.
you get used to it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to get used to this.
This hurts. This is so cold it actually hurts.
Oh. This is what they talk about when they say have a nice bath.
Have a nice bath, aye.
Aye.
Is it?
Oh, God.
You can do everything from here. You can get your drinking water if you want. You want to boil it?
You filled up the bottle from there,
drinking water from there.
So that's fresh spring water,
Yeah,
right?
You can cook, you can wash your clothes, you can swim.
Aye. Brilliant. You get
Brilliant.
spied on by a drone. Yeah. Oh. That's good though.
Langsung naik.
It's a bit weird swimming with these things on though, right?
Aye. But it's
I think
safer
they're
than
good.
boots. If you swim with boots on, you're
Aye.
bottom heavy, you know, and it can pull you down.
They're fairly light. It's just a bit weird. But it's definitely good for stepping over those rocks.
Aye.
I really noticed the difference. So
Yep.
I wish I had them when I was in Bukit Lawang and I was doing that tubing.
Yeah.
I was all over the place with my feet. I couldn't stand on the sharp rocks. But aye, these shoes will be coming in handy in the future. And I'm getting used to it.
Yeah,
I'm getting
the
used
cold.
to it.
Yeah.
Ah, that's nice. This is probably the most refreshed I've felt since I left your apartment in the morning. Ah, this is good.
Sammy's getting the food on now. So.
Oh, they're cooking up. Are they not coming in, no?
Yes, I know, Sammy's cooking. Sammy's cooking.
They're not coming for a swim, no?
No. Maybe Sammy will later.
Aye. But, aye. The vlog is coming towards an end, guys. We're just going to try Sammy's special soup.
Yes.
And we will be bidding you guys farewell. But for now, we're just going to have a good 5 or 10 minutes splish splash around here.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yes.
A little dopamine boost.
Oh. All nice and refreshed, guys. Fantastic. Feeling like $1,000,000. Feeling better than I ever have done with no sleep. Usually, any day with no sleep is a horrible day, but this is a good one. And guys, if you want your own private swimming pool here on the island of Java, this is where to come. Yeah. Most of these places in Indonesia are packed with tourists, local tourists. I went to one in Lake Toba called Air Tarjun Afrata.
Aye.
On a weekday, and it was just packed, full of people, packed. Yeah, so you said, what was it, Mount Gede? Was it Mount Gede? Is that the one where you could be like literally thousands of people?
You could literally be 3,000 people there on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Really, aye.
You can't. Sometimes if you get to the camping area too late, they'll be like, yeah, there's nowhere to camp. You're like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
And there's literally nowhere.
So you got to go to the extreme places.
Yeah.
The ones that's too difficult for all these, you know, fair weather hikers.
Aye.
Okay, and this is the
Sayur Asam.
Sayur Asam. All those ingredients we picked up at the very start of the video. Chef Sammy has given it a wee taste. He's added the Himalayan pink salt there. Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
Man tap.
You've got a thumbs up.
Yeah, and this is the tempeh. Tempeh is fermented tofu. So it's kind of like a tofu bean cake almost. And Sammy dips it in a batter and he chops the spring onions, just like what he did at breakfast time.
Yep.
We had that for breakfast. And yeah, this soup,
Got some white rice over there.
a bunch of spices went in as well. He knows how to make it. Brown sugar as well.
Aye.
That was it, aye. So that's the palm sugar there. Well, that's what we're going to be having. This, aye, that's it there. Gula Merah. It just means brown sugar,
sugar,
right?
yeah.
But it comes from the palm tree, I think.
Yes, great.
So, yeah, a bunch of stuff's went into this and should be very, very flavourful. Brian's had it before. He thinks this is amazing.
It's brilliant. I love it. Right back. And that. Then I have to go. Want to try this deal?
All right.
Beautiful.
Let's see. Is there anything I can use? It's a bowl or a...
Ada sendok?
I've got a sendok here, which is a spoon in this country.
Bukan tisu.
A sendok is a spoon. I guess I'll just
Ada bowl
drink
kah?
it out of this then. Oh! You did give me a wee cup and I forgot to take it. I've got one. I've got a spoon. I'll just help myself from this. Oh, it's steaming hot.
Well, it is hot.
No,
It is
okay,
hot.
I just want to give it a wee taste before I get into the vegetables. See if I can do this without making a mess. Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, it's all like, is there tomatoes in there?
No,
Is
it's
that
just
kind
a
of
part
sweet?
of it. Yeah.
Is that kind of
from the
sweet
brown
taste?
sugar.
Is that the sweet
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
brown sugar? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got that sweetness to it.
Aye.
It looks like a vegetable, a green vegetable soup,
Yeah.
but it's got that sweetness from the sugar, yeah.
It is lovely.
Almost dessert level sweetness.
Aye.
Yeah, that's nice. That's lovely, that. Nice one, Sam. Thank
Try
you.
one of these as well. This is beautiful.
Lovely.
I love this. This is beautiful.
A spoonful of string beans. Mmm.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's a nice combination of tastes. Sweet vegetable soup, lovely. I'm going to eat that with the tempeh right there. It's
Yeah.
just been fried up. Would you call that tempeh goreng?
Eh.
That would be tempeh
Tempe
goreng. then.
apa itu? Tempe goreng ya itu?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
tempe
it'd be
goreng.
tempeh
Yeah, correct.
goreng. Yeah. See, I'm getting good at this, guys. I'm getting good at this, and it's been a good wee adventure. So, thanks for joining us. I'm going to end the vlog here. You'll
Yeah.
never know if I manage to get back up. Look how steep it is. Oh, you've seen it on the way down. You'll never know if I manage to get back up without scraping my shins or not. So, yeah, it's been quite an adventure.
Yeah.
Until the next one, see you guys.
See you. Take care.
Dadah.
Say goodbye, Sammy.
See you, goodbye.
Bye bye.